little sloppy mess.
Getting this school started with Asa and Max doing everything they can to discourage me was one of the hardest things I have ever had to do. And Asa is still trying. I mean, that building inspector's report has his fingerprints all over it. And let me tell you something. When I saw that list of violations, it felt like an indictment. Bad wiring, wood rot, asbestos traces, and a boiler that's on its last legs. And let me tell you something. You want to know something? You trying to get me to lease you that space was no help at all. Thanks a lot.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, and I'm more than happy to admit it.
I didn't know if I could stick with this. I didn't know, because everything that I have ever gone after in my life, I've gone after with great enthusiasm. And then for one reason or another, I would just give up on it. But you know something? It's not going to happen this time. I saw these people's faces today. I mean, not just the kids, but the adults. And I was overwhelmed with joy. I mean, it was pure joy. Because they understood. They got it. Do you realize that aside from Nora's contribution and what you snuck in that drum today, that we raised over $1,400? $1,400. Do you know what that represents to a community that lives on hard-earned money and hope? And these people, they made the best commitment of all. They said that they would send their kids to my school. That's gonna make it real, Ian. These parents committing their children to my dream. And nothing is going to stop us.
Permission to speak, please?
All right.
I understand. I do.
Ian,
No, just no. I saw it and I felt it. Linda Soto, she said it perfectly. You are teaching children how to bring happiness to other people. Now, I also think that Max is right in that I think the building is going to be more trouble than you realize, but I want you to know that I am willing to help you in any way I possibly can. I want you to realize this dream.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Billy boy, what we are trying to do here is get just enough pressure to burst some of these old lead steam pipes. Oh, yeah, that's the way. Nice little flood down here in the basement. Nice, expensive plumbing repair. And I think Maggie will see that this building is nothing but grief, huh? Now. Oh, you're talking to me, babe. You're talking to me. Now, keep this in mind. This is in everyone's best interest. Thank you very much. Oh, Billy, that's music to my ears. Full steam ahead.
Hey, Patrick, come on in.
You called me as my friend, and I'm here as yours.
You know, I got the feeling, though, that I was interrupting something.
Margaret and I were going over wedding plans.
Well, that's one party that I definitely will not miss.
Good. It's been a long, strange road to the altar, and you were with us for most of it.
Yeah, I have been, and I'm afraid that I'm now going to add one more complication.
Well, I had a feeling this wasn't about cigars and whiskey, so let's have it.
I got a call from the Irish authorities. I don't know how badly what they had to say is going to affect you.
Well, just tell me.
They want to reopen the investigation into Lord Whiting's yacht being bombed on the Shannon River. And I don't think it surprises either one of us that your name came up. And they want to send somebody over here to question you. And they wanted me to set it up. I'm sorry, Patrick.
One Life to Live, brought to you.
Manning.
Not directly, but, yeah. He's been running Keneally's story in the Sun. He won't give up on the idea that you had something to do with the Armitage bombing. And now Armitage's newspapers over in England and in Ireland, they picked up on it, and they're pushing the theory that there is a link between the Armitage case and the Whiting case. And you are the link.
So the Irish authorities responded to pressure and reopened the Whiting investigation.
Yep. But an American court of law cleared you of any suspicion in the death of Guy Armitage. And Keneally's whole allegation, I mean, you know, it's nothing but hearsay.
Let's tell that to the Armitage papers.
Why don't you tell it to Todd? Now, I think there are two ways to play this thing out. The Irish authorities have no jurisdiction over here, so you could decline to answer any of their questions.
And then what?
That depends on how much pressure they're under. They could decide to just let the whole thing go, or they could press for an international investigation and involve the feds and Interpol.
What's the alternative?
Cooperate. Get them off your back.
I can hear by your tone that you like the second choice.
Unfortunately, yeah. You know, Patrick, I hated charging you in that Armitage case, and I hate to hassle you right now with all of this.
You're just doing your job.
Yeah, but it's part of my job that I hate. I just want you to get past all of this, you know? Get on with your wedding.
There's nothing going to stop that.
Well, amen.
I have had a great day. Doing what, you ask? Oh, well, see, Maggie Carpenter organized a wonderful fundraiser for her new school. I contributed heavily, which may or may not have inspired a clown to kiss me. I don't care why he kissed me, but anyway, on top of all of that, I'm feeling so good that no matter what it is that's going on and happening in this room, I can handle it. So who's going to tell me?
Christian, I am so grateful. I mean, not only did you put me on the Lambview political map, but you showed the people in this community that I'm serious.
Well, I thought it was time we just learned what Maggie Carpenter was all about.
Well, you certainly caught it, and in ways words could never do it.
Well, hey, you know what they say, one picture's worth. Maggie, you should know that this community knows what you're up against. I mean, Asa Buchanan's land grab is causing a lot of hurt around here.
For you, too?
Yes. You know, the place I was using for a studio, I mean, lately I've just been trying to find some place to work. I mean, look, forget the light and all that stuff. I just need some nice open space, you know, some peace and quiet, and I'll be fine.
You know what? I think I've got that. And the right light. The building inspector gave my warehouse a report you would not believe.
What, is it something I can draw?
No,
or...
I don't want you to. I'm going to fix everything quickly. It's... Oh, your angel's looking out for me now. The bottom line is that I've got this space above the school space that I want to turn into an artist's loft, and I would love if Angel Square's premier artist would consider this for his studio. You.
Is this for real? Are you serious?
Yes, it's for real. It's for real. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got to do some things, but meet me there in about 30 minutes,
yes.
all right? All
yes.
right, great.
Yeah. Hey, Maggie, thank you. Hey, Jess. Hey.
Hey.
Where are you going?
I was heading home. I just ran the Pee Wee tennis at the community center. Oh, my God, those kids. Luckily, Darcy came by to help me.
Darcy.
Yes, Christian. He's just a friend.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just ever since the wedding, I've been thinking a lot about you. And I just wish that we could just go back to what we are, you know, something real, simple.
We can. We just have to let it happen, you know, without all the drama.
I'm for that. But how?
How about we go for a walk, and then we can watch the sunset. Okay, we don't have to work anything out or wonder if something means something and why.
So, we walk, and then we can go watch the sunset, and then you have to come with me to check out my new studio. Okay? And then, who knows where the night will take us?
Yeah?
Jay.
Jackie Mack. How you doing?
Still here, you?
Oh, never better. Actually, I'm glad you called. I was wondering, that mess involving a certain Landview cop, that was just smoke, right?
As a matter of fact, no. That smoke turned into a fire.
Oh, what kind?
The Javier Perez kind.
Perez? Antonio Vega took him out.
Yeah, no such luck.
Are you saying he's back?
Like Lazarus, risen from the dead and looking to make a deal with the cops to give me up.
Can he do that?
He knows nothing.
Oh, that's good.
For me, yeah, but for you, this fire might spread. Might even work its way up to Landview.
You there, Jay?
Oh, you know I am.
Days on ABC.
So what does Perez have that the cops would want to know?
From what I hear, he's saying I told him to whack Harrison because I found out she was the detective from Landview.
Did you?
Hey, like I told the cops, I know nothing about nothing.
Good.
Maybe.
But my money says she was down here sniffing around because she thought she could find something that would connect you with me.
Even when they come up with nothing down here, they still might decide to go up there and nose around. Which means they're going to be coming to see you next.
Well, that could be a problem. My new business is just taking off.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, nothing I can think of. But thanks for the heads up. I mean, Perez is small time, but he's always looking for an angle to make himself more important. And I had a chance to take him out. I should have done it.
Hey, so far all this kid's causing is an itch. Don't scratch, and it may go away on its own.
You know what annoys me most? Those moron cops had me in there for 6 hours of their dumb questions. I missed a very special antique fair I had plans to go to. Early Roycroft, you know?
Well, whatever you say, Jackie.
Well, listen. I hope this doesn't cause you any grief and just goes away.
Well, if the cops come through the door, I'll know about it. I mean, whatever happens, I appreciate the call.
Anytime.
You're here.
Oh, yeah. Bright-eyed and keen-eared. So what the hell was that all about? The Irish authorities are coming here to question you?
Whatever you have to say now, I'm sure that I don't want to hear it. So I'm going to leave you with your client for some quality time. Go out and put the fear of God in a couple of rookies. Patrick, hey, relax, okay? The room's clean. There's no bugs in here. And there's mineral water in that case over there. Plus, you got the best attorney in the whole world. Take care of my friend, all right? Don't forget, you have an appointment with Larry Woltl later. So, just a reminder.
He calls me friend and I'm betraying him. He's helping me because he believes I'm innocent.
I know.
Yeah, you know better. I've spent a third of my life trying to reconcile my part in the Whiting murders. Whiting was partly responsible for my sister's death. I'm responsible for Liam's death because I drove him to that bloody boat with that bloody bomb.
All right.
It's never going to stop us.
Patrick, shh. It's okay. Bo, the press, the Irish authorities, they only have Keneally's allegations. You gotta give me a little more, though. I need to know exactly who can possibly tie you to Whiting's bombing.
I told Margaret everything.
Okay.
And I told someone else who I trust completely, and besides them...
No, wait a second. Who's this person you trust completely?
It doesn't matter.
Excuse me. Your freedom is my responsibility. Everything that comes out of your mouth matters to me. Who did you tell?
Like I said, no, I trust him.
I'm your friend, Patrick. I'm also your lawyer. Who did you tell?
I told Mel Hayes.
Mel Hayes? You told Mel Hayes? A man whose job is to take what people tell him and print it in the newspaper?
I didn't tell him as a reporter. I told him as a friend in confidence, all right?
So?
The man has integrity. He's not going to betray me. I know that.
Patrick, the man may have integrity, but he also has a drinking problem. People who drink too much tend to get a little chatty. You know, you heard the expression, loose lips sink ships?
He drinks to drown his demons. We've all been there. And maybe he gets aggressive and he gets outrageous, but he's still the same fundamental man. He's a good man. And he's not going to give this information to anyone else. And let's just drop this right now, Nora, please.
Okay. It's your call. I mean, it's a done deal anyway, but... Okay, so who else have you told? Who's this other person?
Michael Mahoney knows. He's the one that planned the bombing. And as far as I know, he's still alive.
Would he come forward with an offer of cooperation? Would he testify against you?
I don't know. He was a tough, angry lad, and he grew up to be a cold-blooded terrorist. Last I heard, he was in Paris going off to be underground in Africa or something.
Well, there's no terrorist who's going to come out of hiding to be a witness to anything. Patrick, they don't have a case. Furthermore, the Irish authorities, they have absolutely no legal right to come here and question you. If you cooperate, it's only out of courtesy.
Both things is to talk to him, get him off my back.
Do you want to know my opinion?
Sure.
It's good advice.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could delay this hearing, this questioning, until after the wedding?
I'll talk to Bo. I'm sure he can.
Thanks. I'm grateful for you.
No, I just called to congratulate the Armitage Publishing Group on having the murder of Lord Whiting reinvestigated. That's great. Yeah, I'd love to see whatever you got published. Yeah, no, you know what? Don't send me a fax, all right? Send me the whole paper. There's nothing I love to see more than a big 72-point headline. No, thank you.
I'm getting to know that look.
What look?
Something good just happened.
Nah, no big deal. I was just talking to some friends in England. Don't look at me like that. I have friends. What's that?
It's a gift.
You know, I don't think you should be buying stuff for that kid.
It's for you.
Table manners and social mores. What's a more?
More. A custom or belief. The point is, I thought you could use that after what I witnessed yesterday at lunch.
You mean when my sister had voices in her head and went bonkers that lunch?
Yeah, but I was referring to your behavior.
That thing with the fork.
For example?
Now, why is it that my sister can go completely bonkers and nobody bats an eyelid, and then all I want to do is drink out of the finger bowl and it's the end of the world?
Well, I can't exactly comment on my sister-in-law's conduct.
Why not?
Well, I mean, who am I to judge her? Vicky Carpenter is a pillar of Lambview society. She's a publisher, a mother. She sits on the hospital board. What's my crowning achievement? Marrying my own client for $5 million.
And what's wrong with that?
It's weird. You know, we're weird.
Yeah. But let me ask you something. How many husbands you've had?
One, you're it.
Yeah. Vicky's had 5. And how many personalities do you have?
I'm not sure I understand
Personalities, people running around your head?
Oh, just me.
Vicky's got 6 that we know about.
So what's your point?
My point is that everybody's weird, even normal people, especially them. Mel Hayes, he plays the bagpipes. Vicky and Clint, they yell at each other in restaurants. Dorian's just trying to be human. All we did was get married for a very good reason. Nothing weird about that.
How am I going to argue with that kind of logic? Do you like your book?
You came all this way just to bug me about my manners?
Oh, no. It's Judith's day off. Did you forget? It's cooled off, so I came home to take Star to the park.
Just you and Star?
Yeah, you want to come? I was just going to push her in that little kiddie swing.
Yeah, all right. We'll take turns pushing, I guess. I want to make sure Star's up from her nap. Get that, will you?
Scented panty liners just mask odor, but All Days from Always can actually help absorb it. Their unique odor-absorbing core and dry weave top sheet pull moisture and odor inside. All Days odor-absorbing panty liners. Don't just mask odor, control it.
I'm here to see Star. I can see it whenever I want.
I know.
Good. Where is she?
Blair, can I just have a minute?
About what?
This situation, you coming to see Star and me being here, I know it's awkward.
I'm fine with it. You'll get used to it.
I expect I will. I just hope that we can find some kind of balance, a simple respect for what everyone wants.
All I want is Star.
Of course. Star misses you as much as you miss her. But you should know that she and I get along really well. I think that's important for Star. I sense she's really comfortable around me, and personally speaking, I'm crazy about her. I'm just trying to tell you that she's not only healthy, but happy. We're trying really hard to give her the sense of a real family.
If you think Todd thinks that for a minute, then you are out of your mind. I know Todd better than you ever will. All you will ever be is hired help. He hired you to help him keep my baby. What you are is her Latina nanny. And one day when Star's playing, she will hear, Mira, Mira. And then and only then will she, well, maybe remember you.
Blair, just stop it, okay?
Stop
because
it.
You're gonna have another stroke.
I am not gonna stop it. That little girl is my daughter. She should be with me, her real mother. You helped Todd take her away from me. You let him marry you so you could help him keep her away from me. Well, let me tell you something. You will never, ever be my little girl's mommy. Do you understand? God. Oh,
Blair.
Oh, okay. Oh, Todd! Todd, come down, quickly!
I told you I'm clean now, and I am. I never claimed I always was. And the man I was on the phone with used to launder money for me.
What kind of money?
The dirty kind. Money I used to loan out at slightly higher than market rate.
You were partners?
Business associates. But that's over.
So if the cops come to see you, what would it be about?
Nothing I'm a part of. Look, the Lambview PD are always trying to hang something on me. I'm the convenient, basically friendless bad guy in town. And none of them, not even my own brother, wants to believe that I'm straight now. And an ambitious cop thought she'd found a way to tie me to my friend. She went off on her own and it almost got her killed. But she got out of it okay. But the cops still want to know how it happened. So if they do drop by, I can tell them the truth, which is it had nothing to do with me or my friend.
Your friend?
He is, aside from his business. Look, now I've told you everything.
Except one thing. Who's Javier?
Javier Perez. A punk.
You said you wish you'd taken him out when you had the chance. Now, is that just tough guy talk, or could you kill somebody?
Haven't you ever heard of a figure of speech?
Oh, that's the conference call with Gabe and the Gideon management.
So answer it.
Jakara, principal.
And R.J. Gannon. How are you folks today?
Patrick, why didn't you call? I would have had you piped aboard or whatever people do on houseboats.
This is beginning to look like home. You were lucky when we stumbled onto this thing.
Yeah, blind luck. Appropriate to our condition at the time. Just push those books on the floor.
Sure I'm not interrupting some creative juices flowing? I can come back.
No. Stay. That broadside of 16-pounders could blow me out of the water. And I wouldn't notice, and I'm in the zone. I'm just making my travel plans online.
Where are you going?
Oh, to New York next week to see my youngest, Dorothy. It may be a bumpy ride no matter how I go, but I'm still looking forward to it anyway.
How long has it been since you've seen her last?
April. Not my finest hour.
Right. She's still in school?
No, I paid my last tuition. She has just collected her master's in social work from Columbia.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was Dorothy who put Muriel and I on red alert. She had this burning desire to challenge, to confront, to dare.
Wonder where she got that.
No, I would have been proud to say I'm responsible for the woman she's turned out to be, but she is definitely her mother's daughter. You know, you go along thinking you know all the answers, both mechanical and abstract, and then you become a parent, you realize you know nothing.
I was hoping to wait with this bit of news, but maybe this is the time to tell you. Margaret's pregnant.
Oh! Patrick! I wish you joy! Oh, you both deserve it after what you've been through. This is great news. This calls for a drink.
I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. Now, let's see. Man's yesterdays may ne'er be like his morrow.
Not may endure, but mutability.
Except for having children, despite what Shelley wrote. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, friend Patrick, prepare yourself. Whatever your life's been up to this point, whatever exaltations and terrors you've experienced, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Already started to move the furniture.
That's lovely. I always told my kids to look at sunsets.
Why? Because maybe they last?
No. Because someone may ask them to describe one someday. So, Patrick, now that I've prepared you for parenthood, what else can I do you for? You're being polite. Why did you come here to see me?
The Irish authorities have decided to reopen the Whiting investigation, and someone's coming over here to question me.
I saw that coming. When did you hear about this?
Just making wedding plans with Margaret, and Bo called me in.
Oh, all authorities have a lousy sense of timing. What can I do to help?
Well, you remember I told you about Michael Mahoney. He's the only other person who knows everything to the detail what happened.
Yeah, you said you thought he'd gone to ground from Paris. You think he might come back and testify against you?
No, I'm not worried about him testifying. What I'm worried about is him thinking that I may implicate him by name. From what I heard, he may have gone to Africa.
Well, if he's that far under, I mean, he won't be hearing about any of this.
Well, you know better than that. A man like Mahoney, you can hear a sparrow drop before a shot's fired.
Well, odds are he's so deep underground that he's enjoying his safety. I mean, he's not about to risk his freedom.
Yeah. Freedom is the key.
Well, it's too late now, but first thing in the morning, I can call a friend of mine in the Paris bureau. He may know something about your man.
Thank you.
Look, Patrick, whatever atrocities Mahoney and the others committed, your role in the Whiting murders is a footnote. Besides, you're about to get married. You're about to become a dad. These are two events that are guaranteed to create major anxiety. My advice to you is just to unplug your imagination and have another drink.
Well, I hope you're right.
Hey, Max! In! Well, hello.
Hello.
I thought I'd find Maggie here. Do you know where she is?
Well, I saw her earlier, but I think she's taken the contributions over to the bank's night deposit box.
Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then if I were Maggie, I'd probably go out and celebrate the day.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to do some celebrating with her. You two going anyplace interesting?
Roadies, in fact, for a dinner, little drinks.
And then to my favorite salsa club.
Hey, sounds like the kind of fun Maggie'd go for. She's probably there already.
Maggie. Hi, sorry, the door was open and
No,
we just came in.
It's nice to be alone. Don't worry about it.
You know, I was really dying to see the space that you got here. It's really nice.
Yeah. Should probably put a lock on the place, but at this point, I don't think there's anything here anybody could possibly want.
Oh, there's lots here I want.
Oh, boy. That doesn't sound very healthy, does it?
You know, as long as the place is not about to collapse, I mean, I'll work here no matter what. Maggie, do you have any idea the amount of north light that you get from here?
No.
You know, and if you put a couple of skylights up here, every studio in this space would have some of that same light.
This is the space you want, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I sand this floor. I mean, you're gonna see pine the color of butter, all right?
Chris already has his idea planned out for his first painting, right out this window.
Well, the night sky is amazing here.
Wow. It really is, isn't it? You know, I have spent so much time looking in on the problems. I've never really looked out. It's a wonderful surprise. And I'm sure there's going to be lots more.
Gold, is that her legs gave way and she collapsed.
Are my legs paralyzed?
No, your atrophy muscles went into spasm because you've been working them too hard.
Wait. What are you giving me?
Oh, it's all right, Mrs. Manning. I'm a doctor. This is a muscle relaxant, which will also ease the pain.
How you doing, huh?
Oh, I'm just peachy, Todd. My legs feel like they're all twisted up and on fire.
Blair, can you drink this?
Here, yeah, drink some water. Come on.
I don't want it.
I would like to know what happened here. Blair, you were fine when you left the house, and now look at you.
Oh.
Todd?
Don't look at me. I was upstairs.
Blair lost her balance. Her legs gave out, and she fell. I talked to Dr. Gold. He said you left rehab last week against his wishes, that you were not ready, and don't try and tell me that you were. Look at you. 2 minutes with this pair. You clever relapse. Honey, Dr. Gold says you have to get back to Philadelphia right away and continue your rehabilitation.
No,
These men will take you.
I am
in
not
the
going
ambulance.
back. All right, my little girl is here. I'm staying here.
You are no good to her if you're not well. That is your priority. Finish rehab.
It isn't.
Gentlemen, Philadelphia.
Wait. I know you want to say goodbye to Star. I'll bring her down.
I'll send you a memo confirming the deal.
Stay in touch. Well, that took some doing, but we got him. Hook, line, and sinker. Go. Did I miss something?
I want to rewind back to before. That guy you wish you'd taken out?
Javier. I had a chance to take him out. If I wanted to, I would have. But I didn't, because I'm not a killer. But if he messes things up for Indigo Blue Jay, well, I might just have to change my mind.
I know you were into some things as dirty as that money you handed off to your friend in Atlantic City. And that may not necessarily be bad for us. You've got connections, and we're going to need them to get our records airplay and into the stores and on the racks so people will buy them.
Hey, well, that's what it's all about.
No, there's something else. If you do or have done anything to hurt Blue Jay, I will be out of here so fast it will take you a week to realize I'm gone. Permanently.
So that's how you operate?
Excuse me?
Oh, the minute something goes wrong, you threaten to walk out.
I don't threaten.
Well, that's what it sounded like to me, and I'm not going to put up with it. Look, you know how much I want this, but I'm not going to hang around waiting for you to pull the plug.
Now, you did agree to outs on our contract.
Yeah, but not to be used as leverage. Look, if I do something to tick you off or something you perceive as damaging to Blue Jay, call me on it. Throw a lamp at me, whatever. But don't sit there threatening to end the partnership.
All right, RJ. It was unfair of me. I apologize.
Thank you.
But Blue Jay is the world to me. And maybe the reason I use walking out as the ultimate threat is because I lose, too. Everything. Blue Jay is my life.
Well, you're a very passionate woman. At least about Blue Jay.
You just scratched the surface. Next year at this time, I want Blue Jay to be the hottest label in this country. I want Grammys. I want gold records.
Platinum.
I can't see a thing. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Stay tuned for scenes